Lie and lay, confused verbs, when to use which. Commonly confused verb pairs, lay and lie. Even native speakers of English have trouble distinguishing between certain verb pairs which share forms and meanings, the most commonly misused probably being lie and lay. A transitive verb takes an object. Lay is a transitive verb. I lay the offensive soufflé before the embittered in-laws. The verb lay acts directly upon a person or thing, in this case the soufflé, which is the object of the verb. By contrast, the verb lie is intransitive. It takes no object and indicates the state of its subject. The soufflé lies before the embittered in-laws. The soufflé is the subject, and the verb lie gives its state. English has several pairs of verbs that act this way, one transitive and the other intransitive. It's easier to recognize the differences between them by considering the present, past, and past participle forms of each. Lie and lay. Lay is transitive. Today I lay the soufflé before the embittered in-laws. Yesterday I laid it before the embittered in-laws. I have laid it before the embittered in-laws. Lie is intransitive. Today the soufflé lies on the table. Yesterday it lay on the table. It has lain on the table since September, when it was still marginally edible. The lie-lay pair is particularly confusing, as the past tense of the verb lie, which is lay, is the same as the present tense of the verb lay. Another such pair of verbs is fell and fall. Fell is transitive. Fall is intransitive. He fells the tree, and the tree falls. Yesterday he felled the tree, and the tree fell. The fallen tree was felled by a felonious furry fellow who fells furs that fall fast. Rise and raise. Raise is intransitive, and rise is transitive. Raise the flag so they can see it rise above the landfill. When it rose, they could not understand why it would be raised where none had ever risen before. He is raising a rose to rise higher than any other rose raised here has risen. She rose late again today, and then raised the issue of installing a luminous sundial for use before the sun has risen. Hang and hang are actually two different verbs, one transitive and the other intransitive. The verb hang is a special case, and the older transitive verb, hang, hanged, hanged, fell into disuse and survived only through being used as a legal term for execution by hanging, while hang, hung, hung has come to be used in all other senses, both transitive and intransitive. The equivalent verbs in German are still used in their full transitive and intransitive forms, hängen, hängte, gehängt, and hangen, hing, gehangen. Transitive. They wanted to hang him today for rustling, but that was pointless, as they already hanged him yesterday. They have hanged several rustlers, confiscated their potato chips, and threatened to hang one passer-by who produced excessive noise with an eel skillet and a runcible spoon. Intransitive. Today the revolting image hangs on the wall. Yesterday it hung on the wall. It has hung on the wall, evoking revulsion for years. Note that in each of these pairs, the transitive verb is regular, taking ed for its past and participial forms, except for laid, which is mutated a bit from laid, while the intransitive form is irregular.